So the first reviews for Joker Folie, Deux, the Joker sequel, have dropped. It just premiered at the Venice Film Festival, and we're going to take a look at the reviews. No idea what to expect. I saw the Letterboxd ratings a few hours ago, but they were very vague, and it was kind of general audience and wasn't really very specific. It was quite mixed, but we all expected that because that's what happened with the first film. The first film was very, very split. I don't think that there's anything to... The issue with doing the Joker, like looking at the Joker reviews and stuff, is that the first film was so torn with critics that, like, you don't actually know if it's going to be good or not. Anyway, we have the first review here. We have it from Empire Online, or Empire Magazine. They gave it 4 out of 5. We're going to very briefly look at this. 4 out of 5 is obviously a good start off a fleck. We're going to look at the last paragraph so we can kind of get a better idea. We're not going to read the whole thing. It ultimately escalates to a courtroom drama of facial foghorn, leghorn proportions, and while the final act does not quite build the same tension and drama as the first film's remarkable doomed talk show climax, it does manage to draw a neat bow on this particular story in a cinematic climate saturated by superheroes. Okay. We're going to look at some more now. That's just one review, Empire Magazine. We also have Deadline. Joker Folie, Deux review, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in Todd Phillips' brilliant musical return to the world of madness. Okay. And let's scroll down to the bottom here. Phillips likely could not have foretold the explosion of the musical form. Unexpected ways. Yeah, there's no rating here, but again, you kind of get an idea that whoever done this review very much likes it. Let's find some more reviews. So we have one from Discussing Film. They gave it a 4 out of 5. Joker Folie, Deux is an enchanting follow-up that boasts some bold risks and surprise twists that will leave fans speculating for days. It ends in a satisfying way that teases a potential future, while highlighting the effect that Joker has on society in the original film. There will undoubtedly be a lot of war chatter. Yeah, we expected that from the trailer. But 4 stars, another good review. Let's have a look at Letterboxd now. I have a friend who's seen Joker. I don't know what they thought of Joker. I'll probably message them. But I know they've seen Joker, not said anything yet, but if we go to the most recent reviews, again, some are rating, some aren't. I genuinely can't tell what are. Joker is a spectacular film with outstanding performance by Joaquin Phoenix and visually impeccable directing. However, feels almost like a trial of the first film. So, right, that's very confusing then. It says it's a spectacular film, but also not. Okay, let me type in Joker Folie, Deux on Twitter. And let's have a look for some more. So, Joker Folie, Deux. Black Girl Nerds says Joker Folie, Deux is a dark unraveling of the mind in real time. Disturbing, dark, emotional, and unlike anything I imagined it. Ooh, okay. And let's scroll to the bottom. No rating. Plot holes, minimal character development, toxic masculinity aside, Joker Folie, Deux is a complicated, intense, and entertaining film. It's not as shocking as the first, but the Joker is still a terrifying character in this universe. The toxic masculinity thing, I'll be very interested to see what necessarily that's about, but I don't necessarily think that this film is doing like a whole toxic masculinity is good. I think it's very much the opposite, but we'll see, of course. Minimal character development is interesting, but then again, I didn't really expect that from a Joker film anyway, to be fair. Although we did get it in the first film. Guardian gave this 3 out of 5. Joker Folie, Deux, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga's musical spirals out of tune. an interesting one. Joke Folie does. So this is Games Radar. Games Radar, they always have horrid reviews. I mean, they gave it a 2-star. I expected that. I don't really listen to them anyway. Joke Folie is just as bleak and daring as the original, says The Independent. They gave it another 4 out of 5. I won't be able to show you this because it literally says I have to pay to look at it. Joker Folie review to follow, but I hated it. Ooh, interesting. I can confirm Joker Folie is a musical, no matter what the filmmakers or Warner Brothers say. It's also a challenging sequel that adds depth to Arthur Fleck, making him and his fans more pathetic and more interesting than ever. So this is on the wrap. Any rating? No, but Joker Folie is the most interesting film about Arthur Fleck. It's genuinely a little daring, genuinely a little challenging, and genuinely a bit genuine. And that's no joke. Okay, that's a bit of a strange ending to your review. IGN. Here we go. Joker Folie like Harley Quinn, the sequel's a little too obsessed with Joker. I mean, you'd hope so. But we'll see. Joker Folie too often insists on returning to familiar territory instead of blazing on a new path. Okay. And the rating is a 5. Despite the best efforts of Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, and an opening hour set in Arkham Asylum, that's exciting. Folie wastes its potential as a movie musical, a courtroom drama, and a sequel that has anything meaningful to say about or add to the first Joker. I mean, that seems to be a bit of a general consensus. A lot of people don't think that it necessarily adds too much to this universe besides kind of further develop what happened in the first film. The Nerdist gave it 3 stars. No 5 stars so far. David Elric, I'm expecting this to be a very low rating. David Elric hates most things, to be fair. Joker Folie musical sequel feels like it's bad on purpose. I mean, again, this is David Elric. I'm accepting both sides, the good and the bad, but David Elric, I really don't care. C-. Anything else? I don't really know. How long have we been filming for? I don't want to film for too long. 7 minutes, not too bad. Again, we're going to see a couple more. I'm waiting on Next Best Pictures review, because the Next Best Picture review is probably the review that I care about most. Because I actually really like that critic company. IndieWire, boring, flat, such a criminal waste of Lady Gaga that we should demand a public hearing. Folie trials and fails to make a point of its own frustrations with it. And here we go. Next Best Picture. This is what we're going to end it with. Next Best Picture by Emma Sasic. Whether you loved or hated Joker 2019, there's no denying it has people talking. Yep. Right, now for the bottom. Okay, we're going to screenshot this. The Good. Another stellar performance from Joaquin Phoenix, this time more restrained. Lady Gaga matches his freak as a new version of Harleen Quinzel. A much more mature and restrained story about identity than most would expect. Impressive technical elements, including cinematography, production design, costumes, makeup, hairstyling, and score. The Bad. The musical numbers become overindulgent and not always necessary. Die-hard fans of the first film may have some reservations about the story. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the musical numbers, if they work for you, they work for you. And die-hard fans of the first film may have some reservations about this story. I love the first film. We'll see about that. And the Oscar prospects: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Makeup and Hairstyle, Best Production Design, Best Original Score, Best Sound. 7 out of 10. I'm going to be honest, that doesn't really feel like a 7 out of 10, but I respect their decision. Again, I really like Next Best Picture. I think they're a great review company. But that's it. There's so many more reactions to the film. I don't know. I don't know where I stand. I think very much it is mixed, and That was expected. I'm going to check Rotten Tomatoes. I don't believe there is anything on Rotten Tomatoes for Joker yet. I think they probably will over the coming days or even the coming hours. Again, I am doing this directly after the reviews have dropped, which I probably my own fault. If I did it a little bit late, I'd probably find some more reviews. But if I go on it right now, I don't believe there are any reviews. But I mean, that's it. I don't. When it comes to a Joker film, you just don't know. You really, really don't know if it's gonna be good or not because of the reviews, because of how torn it is. You know, the first film is so controversial, so torn, and I got this one just as controversial, just as torn. So, yeah. I mean, we've got this one here. We'll look at one more, but just because I've just received a notification about this one. After watching Joker Folie, Deux, I needed some time to process. It wasn't what I expected, but in the best way possible. Todd Phillips and Scott Silver took a bold, creative leap. The film feels like an indie/art house film in a lot of ways. That's Joker 2. A lot of ways, weird. Joker 2 is particularly a mix of a prison and courtroom drama blended with a musical. It's dark and intense. I did expect outstanding performances, and Joker Folie Deux delivered. Lady Gaga is flawless, and Joaquin Phoenix shines with his nuanced brilliance. He set the bar high with the first film and exceeded it with this one. Alright, well, that is it. Again, nothing much to take from it, really. The verdict is it's a very split film. There are no overwhelming 5 out of 5s yet, but again, I've kind of looked at the more popular news outlets. A lot of public opinion may be very much different. I think the film looks fantastic. I'm very, very excited. It comes out next month. Very nervous, but very, very excited. Let me know in the comments below what you thought the reviews for Joker. And are you excited about the film? Did you like the first one? How are you feeling? And if you've seen the film, let me know what you thought of it. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, like, share, and comment, all the good stuff. My Instagram, Twitter, letterbox down below if you'd like to follow them. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.